But yeah, knowing what you like, you would be very much into it. I wonder if they have like old BattleBots episodes on YouTube or something. Omar, how fare my coffers? Overflowing as always, sir. This is like the most evil, bad guy, rich guy conversation ever. How are my coffers faring? Overflowing as always, sir. And I expect even greater profits with these stones. As if I wasn't wealthy enough already to think those dirty rocks would prove more valuable than gold. These rocks, or those rocks, belong to us. Why did you just like kidnap Ollie? Oh, perhaps Omar rattled your brains a bit too hard. Let me remind you that this land, all of it, belongs to me. So even if little ants like you manage to dig up something beneath the surface, it's mine. You don't want to make an enemy out of me. I can crush bugs like you at the bottom of my shoe. Between the mines and the stones, my profits will continue to grow. It's only a matter of time before I'm the wealthiest man in the realm. What exactly are you doing with this wealth? Building a big, scary, spooky, monster-filled mansion?
Hold it right there!
Green? Oh.
Come to inquire about a job, have you? Very well.
Is that the same voice?
I'd sooner eat those rocks than work for you.
You're as much of a fool as the boy is, then. To think two self-styled merchants would be so averse to making money. You should know that I pay my loyal men quite well. Everyone has a price. I understood that more than ever after I chased out that stubborn old landlord and took control here.
You... what?
There's nothing that money can't buy. So, what's your price, boy? On second thought, never mind. You're Maroofswell, aren't you? For all I know, you could be a fraud just like your old man.
A fraud?
Who turned off the music?
Shut up!
Didn't he tell you? His father's an infamous swindler in the South.
That'll make sense why he ran away.
He made a fortune scamming gullible sops with fanciful half-truths. Until, that is, he got swindled himself by a trusted friend of all people. Saddled with debt, poor Maroof ended up bankrupt. A sad tale, no?
Ali?
There's no room for emotions in business. The poor, stupid fool.
that one more time.
What's that?
Insult my father's name one more time and I'll... My father was a good, honest man. He sold his customers what they wanted, and his words made them happy.
Your father was nothing but a lousy, lying dog. Those with money make the rules, boy. Second-rate peddlers like you and your old man should shut up and die like the paupers you are.
You son of a...
If you won't work for me, I'll just find another way to make money off of you. You won't sell for much, but it's better than nothing.
Mr. Morlock.
Oh, Tressa's about to throw down.
Never in my life have I heard someone spout such cruel words. Your coffers may be overflowing, but you're still morally bankrupt.
Oh, bars.
Oh, go on.
You make a mockery out of others like you're getting paid for it. You cheat your workers out of their hard-earned money and monopolize their profits. If anyone's a swindler here, it's you.
It seems you've forgotten your own manners. Omar, let's help the girl remember her place. It's time you learned that money is might!
Now, let's get down to business.
Dude, I cannot get over, like, that harmonica song is so good, but then it also has that, like, little harmonica solo that leads into the boss music. It's so good. I love it. It doesn't play the solo until the boss music starts. So good. So, yo, Kayuna, thank you so much for the 48. Dude, that's 48 months, the 4 years. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Kayuna. Thank you, thank you. Hype in the chat for Kayuna. Getting the brand new badge. Thank you. I was thinking, like, I don't dislike this story, and I kind of like the twist with Ali, but I'm a little confused. Like, we don't actually know if he's telling the truth or not. Like, was his dad a swindler, or does Mr. Morlock just think he is, but he's actually a good guy? Like, we're not sure yet. But, either way, you know, it wasn't bad, but I think maybe what would have been even cooler is if, like, because there was a part where Mr. Morlock was like, everyone has their price, what's yours, boy? And then he was like, oh yeah, never mind, your father is a swindler. But I thought they were going to say, like, I thought he was going to, like, bribe him to fight us. I think that would have been cool. Having, like, a test of his, like, character and actually kind of show the different characters between Tressa and Ali, where, like, in the end, was he actually just about money? Because, like, at this point, it feels like Ali's a good guy. He just has different kind of ways of going about being a merchant than Tressa. They just have, like, different opinions on the ethics of being a merchant, but, like, they're both good in the end, right? But that would have been cool to, like, throw that on its head and be like, well, you know, is there a price that Mr. Morlock could give Ali to where he would throw that away, you know? Or you could even throw in, like, maybe... Actually, you know what would have been really good? If Ali had lied, and actually the reason he ran away was because his father was broke and he needed to do the merchant thing to like save his father. Like his father is bankrupt and dying or something, and he has to make the money to save his father. And then Mr. Morlock basically offered him like the money to save his father to fight us. And like he probably would take that because he literally just met us like minutes ago, you know? So like that would have been a really cool thing. Like, would he take the money to save his father to fight us, you know? So like I think they could have done something cooler there than just, you know, here's the bad guy, fight him. But I still liked what they did with Ali. I'm interested to see where it goes. Like, did he actually lie, or is his father actually a good man? Is he going to reveal to us why he ran from home? Like, I think there's still more to this, but we'll see.
I see.
This fight might be tough because we don't have a healer.
Here I go.
And
For you.
Tressa's really underleveled.
What is the logical course of action?
Hopefully he's weak against something, some kind of element.
Truly joy. Come, if
I think I'm just gonna have Ulbrich tank up,
My turn now.
and then I can just throw grapes on him.
Let me help.
An interesting dilemma.
No, it's not bad. Unless you're just making the joke that they're burning money. I don't know if the joke is it's bad or the joke is they're burning money. Either way, yes. Or no. The money way, yes. The bad way, no. It's definitely good. I just think maybe they could have gotten crazier with it. Could have done more with it. Which is how I feel about a lot of these stories, honestly. But we're still pretty early. Whoa, I straight up can't steal from Omar.
I see.
Because they're selling rock, but they're shiny rocks. After playing every first chapter, who's your favorite character in terms of gameplay?
Out of my way.
I don't know how to answer this question. Because I feel like they're all kind of basic, but they're pigeonholed enough to where it's interesting to play with them as a team.
Here.
But like each individual character is like pretty basic. Ow.
How about this?
I like Ulbrich because he can do multiple things. He can tank up or he can damage.
Can't end like this.
Okay, so we're dead. So that's kind of neat.
I'll take this.
No, this is my first playthrough. I had a feeling we were gonna struggle. Oh god, we're just straight up dead.
Here.
The battle is truly joy.
Can we actually survive this? I don't think so.
How about this?
What are they feeding that man? Uh-oh. Not a good time for that.
Victory shall be mine. I think not.
Even through his defense. Isn't there a... Guess I'll just use this. I just wanted a list of the characters here. I mean, I think I like Primrose because she's like got some interesting things going on, especially with her ability that is like random. So I think she's probably the most fun. I think Ulbricht's probably the like my favorite in terms of like using them in battle. Like I think Ulbricht's my favorite in terms of like trying to win, and Primrose is my favorite in terms of having fun. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna want... See, like, dude didn't even dodge anything. Like, did he dodge anything in that fight? I'm not sure.
Oh,
Now, let's get down to business.
victory shall be mine.
Alright.
Come, there.
Hopefully they all attack Ulbrich. And I can also shackle him. I think we probably need to just focus on getting rid of the boys. That's gonna help a lot.
What to do? Let me help.
Healing
My
grapes
turn now.
kind of aren't cutting it.
Let me help.
Out of my way.
No, then.
Thanks, Kayuna.
Stand firm.
Now, what next?
Alright, this is working.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Stunned him at least. Are they weak against sword? Yeah.
What is the logical course of action?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Nice.
Let's do this.
Can I... Oh, hold on just a minute. This is kind of insane.
For you.
Tressa might be my new favorite character. She's actually kind of cracked with that ability. Just gave Cyrus a full charge.
Sorry.
Ouch. Oh, my damage. Boom!
Damn.
How about this? My turn. Here. Interesting dilemma.
I'm gonna do this just to get the stack or the stun. And then we revive.
Here.
Almost one-shot Tressa,
Have at you.
even though I lowered his damage. I need to incite.
Come, there.
Let's throw a bunch.
Let me help.
Yeah.
What is the logical course? Let's try this. My turn.
This is working. Very worried about that attack.
I think not.
Hopefully he hits Ulbrich. Okay.
Damn. Stand firm.
No.
Failed.
I should have healed, but
Here. What is the logical course of action?
boom. All right, that helps a lot.
My turn now.
That helps a lot.
This should do the trick.
Yes, Therion dodged something. He did it. Okay,
How about this?
Victory shall be mine. Come if you dare.
What to do? Let me help.
Here.
we're just munching on grapes.
Interesting.
Keep those grapes coming.
How about this?
Here I go.
Okay.
Won't hold back. For you.
I didn't need to do
Victory
4,
shall
but
be mine.
it's fine.
Stand firm.
Here.
Nice. He's actually dodging a lot. Also, Tressa has 1 HP.
Out of my way.
Let's just cancel this, if I can. Cyrus gets a turn, right? Yeah.
What is the logical course of action?
Cancel these.
Now then. Come if you
This should do the trick.
What is the logical course of action? Let's try this.
I have a feeling we're going to be here a while.
I see.
dare. Have at you.
What to do? Let me help. My turn now.
Well, at least in this case, this boss is as hard, if not harder, than the wolf, so. But then again, we didn't really level. We got maybe 1 level, and then also we have a weaker character with us. So that's kind of why it's harder. That is one thing that I didn't think about back when I was talking about how they should get progressively easier, is that you're being forced to do... No, he was a tier 2. You're being forced to do these with different characters, and so depending on which character you're bringing, it'll be easier or harder, and also the whole level scaling thing I was talking about, you do have at least 1 character that's going to be a lower level, so that does help it a bit.
Victory shall be mine.
Let's see. I really wish I had a magic defense corrosive. Because this guy just doesn't really take much physical damage. It's not really worth even trying.
How about you?
I mean, he does, but like, I gotta use Ulbrich to defend, so.
Stand firm.
My turn now. For you.
The double max boosted blizzard, though. It's pretty dope.
How about you? Watch my blade dance.
Should have used Thousand Spears.
Here. An interesting dilemma.
Do I have any... great ice damage?
Let's try this.
My turn now. Let me help.
My turn.
Victory shall be mine. Death by a thousand cuts.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
What to do?
I got plenty of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw one. Plus there's a chance it doesn't get taken away.
Try this on for size.
Alright, that doesn't do a lot. I'm sure the medium one does a lot.
I'm ready for you.
How about this?
Victory shall be mine.
Interesting dilemma. Let's try this.
My turn now. Let me help.
Out of my way.
Well, so far so good.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
Now then. How about this?
Start using
My turn now.
Thousand Spears to get rid of his armor.
I won't hold back. For you.
My turn. I see. Focus is a tempest of ice shall rage.
Here I go.
Why not?
For you.
Oh no.
Victory shall be mine. Come if you dare.
That's not great. That's also not great.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
Oh my damage! Holy crap!
Here.
Oh no! What a terrible time to run out of SP.
Let's try this.
I think I'm gonna get another turn though with him.
Here I go!
Looks like I'm gonna.
Let me help.
Out of my way.
Yeah, this fight is definitely delivered on the difficulty, that's for sure.
Now, what next? My focus is unparalleled. Nothing will fight
Let's do this!
Do I have a lightning soulstone?
Try this on my side.
Converge.
Need to try to get rid of these guys.
Come if you
out of my way. Here. What is the logical course of action?
The logical course of action is big zap. Alright. As long as we can get rid of those guys fast, then we'll get a chance to do
Converge.
awful things. I'm actually gonna wait to break him till the last possible moment.
My turn now! Let me help.
Out of my way.
I'm not sure if you get more out of it
Let's try this.
if you wait till the last moment to break them, but I feel like you probably do, because you get all those turns plus the next turn. It's like basically everyone gets 2 turns before he gets back up.
I won't hold back for you!
So it seems like a good thing to do.
Victory shall be. Watch my blade dance.
Out of my way.
Especially if they have a big move queued up.
I see.
Here I go!
Right, well, what I meant was that I'm not sure, like without actually looking into it, I don't know how the stun mechanic actually works, like how it determines when the next turn is. But seemingly, when you break a character, that turn has to completely end, and then there's another turn where they're stunned. So, like, if you can wait until they're about to get their turn to break them, then it'll be worth it. Like, you'll get more turns out of it. Not necessarily right before they get their turn, but the turn that they're going to attack. Like, if I had broken him previously when he didn't have a turn that turn, when he didn't have a move that turn, then it would have wasted 4 turns. I know I said the word turn a lot, but hopefully that made sense. Because he didn't have an attack queued up for that turn, so if I had broken him then, it wouldn't have been as worth it as waiting until the next turn started.
This should do the trick.
Something, something, turn around 3 hops this time. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Crisscross.
Come if
My turn.
you dare. Yes.
I think it's time for one of these.
Let me help.
No, how about this?
They're good, definitely tough so far, which I knew they would be because I was under-leveled. But even after getting on level, I'm forced to use one character that's lower level, so this is ending up being pretty tough.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
Tough, but I feel like I have the tools to solve the fight, you know?
Death by a thousand cuts.
Wah. So like here, I don't want to break him yet. I want to wait till the next turn. I don't think we necessarily need to break him with Ulbrich, but just one of the characters during the next turn would be the most optimal way. If how it works. If I'm understanding how it works.
Let's try this.
My turn now. For you.
I think I'm gonna have to buy more plums after this.
I see. Think not.
My turn now.
The battle is unbending. Watch my
Boom.
dance. What is the logical course of action?
Try not to tell me like where the boss's health is or how close I am to winning or like things like that during the Let's Play. Got him.
Thus ends your lesson.
He gave me only 100 XP. The wolf gave me more. We got his axe though.
No.
Omar, and after all I spent on you. Give up, Mr. Morlock. You've lost. Now, apologize for Ali for what you said about his father. Green pea.
Hey.
Well, Mr. Morlock. I'm so terribly profusely sorry. I take it all back, every word.
So...
Good. I take it you'll be leaving this town, never to return? Leave town, but
Not so fast.
being a good merchant is all about timing. You need to know when to cut your losses. Why the, like, suspenseful music? Or haven't you heard of sunk costs?
What to do?
I foresee great misfortune in your future if you stay. Come, Omar, better opportunities await us. Good riddance. Not what I was expecting. Now to find someone honest to run this town.
Tressa.
We're the boss fight now.
As much as I hate to say this, I owe you one. And a merchant always pays his debts. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
What Morlock said about my old man? It's true. Some did call him a swindler. But it was a lie, spread by competitors who were jealous of his talent. And while it's true my father was deceived by his friend and forced to take on his debt, it doesn't diminish the things he taught me. Our words have the power to make our customers happy. So I'll follow in my father's footsteps, work hard, and go back home with enough money to pay our debts in full.
Ali.
Say, have you ever heard of the Merchant's Fair? It's the greatest auction in the realm, held each year in Grandport. The wealthiest and most influential people the world over come to feast their eyes on treasures beyond your imagination. They say there's nothing you can't buy at the Merchant's Fair.
That sounds incredible.
I'm going to go there and make my dreams come true. If you can make it at the fair, you can make it anywhere.
You really do have a way with words, Ali. Guess I'll be seeing you in Grandport.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Well, we still need to have our rematch. And what better place to settle the score than the Merchant's Fair?
I'll bring my best treasure. If you think you stand a chance, I suggest you do the same.
I'll find the greatest treasure there is. You'll see.
Good. Once you have it, come find me at the fair. I'll be the one drawing the largest crowd.
They won't stick around for long after I get there.
You're sounding less green already, Green Pea. See you at the fair.
After we met, all I wanted to do was forget Ali. But he sure knows how to make a lasting impression. Now, I think I've found a good rival in him. Funny how things turn out, no? And now I know my final destination, Grandport and the Merchant's Fair. For now, I'll follow in the footsteps of the nameless traveler and make for Victor's Hollow. There I'll find myself a treasure beyond my wildest dreams.
Also, stole some money. We're not done yet, are we? Are we? It didn't do the thing. Usually it does the thing with the border. I really liked Ali's voice actor, by the way. I'm so, like, mixed with the voice acting. I like all of it, but like we said before, it's not the greatest at times, but, like, then there's some characters that just really stick out to me. Like Ali with his, like, what he was selling the stones, and then, like, that last speech there, and him talking about his father. Like, he had, like, so much inflection in his voice. Okay, I guess we are done. Cool. Yeah, it is kind of a shame. Like, I understand why it's not, and I don't hold it against the game for not voice acting every line. But it makes for a really, like, awkward experience where you're constantly, like, waiting to see if the voice acting is on, and then if it isn't, then you read it yourself, you know? like, it's even more weird for the Let's Play because I'm speaking it out loud, but even if I was playing the game alone, sometimes, like, for example, there's been 2 or 3 times now where the characters don't speak the lines, so I read them out loud, but then there's a line where a character, like, sighs for, like, a couple seconds and then reads their line. And so I start reading the line, and then they start reading the line. And if I was playing solo, what I would probably do is read the fact that it's, like, I would start to hear the sigh, think that it's just them sighing, read the text in my head, and then skip through it before they would read it. So it's just weird how it, like, constantly pops in and out of voice acting versus not voice acting. If it was more concrete, like, every story section has voice acting and every non-story section doesn't, or like there was certain, maybe like when the voice acting is on, the skipping of the dialogue's different or something, just something to tell me like, oh, this is going to be voice acted instead, because sometimes it's legitimately halfway through a scene they just start voice acting, which is even more awkward. So that's the only thing. Like, I'm not holding it against the game that they didn't voice act the whole thing, especially given, you know, this is a smaller game. But it would be nice if it was more consistent. At the very least, like, don't add the voice acting halfway through the scene, you know. But anyways, I guess it's better to have it than to not, I suppose. So, but yeah, that'll be it for Octopath Traveler today. You're not going to do Cyrus's next chapter next Friday? Why you say that? Of course I am. I just didn't accept it now, because if I accepted it now, then there would be like a whole cutscene that we'd like start it, get the starting cutscene and then have to quit. But like, we're staying in this town and we'll start it next time. But yeah, that'll be it for Octopath Traveler. Really like these 2 stories, really like the 2 bosses. Hopefully they stay the same difficulty. And I think, you know, I did, now that I really think about it, I think that the fact that you're forced to use the character in question for each one is going to keep them relatively challenging. Even if Therion ends up getting to be a really high level, and maybe like Ulbrich, who I'm using in like every party, gets to be a really high level, I think that it's going to stay a relatively difficult, you know, each boss is going to stay relatively difficult, just because I'm forced to use one character in particular. Oh, no, sorry. I was just saying done here as in done with her quest. But yeah, I'll do Cyrus's story next time. Yeah, I realize now shouldn't have said that. But yeah, hopefully it stays the same amount of challenging. From what people have said, it sounds like the game stays challenging. You know, even like I said with my wife and stuff, how she like kind of quit the game and stuff. I had heard that there was some balance issues, so maybe it's like gets to be even too difficult. I think that boss fight would have been pretty difficult for someone not seasoned in RPGs to beat, like just off rip with a low leveled Tressa. So it's interesting, but I think that, I mean, in my opinion, and I'm going to have a better opinion of this once we finish the game, but in my opinion, I am pretty okay with the bosses and the chapters being pretty difficult. Like, I am okay with getting to, let's say, like Ulbrich's story and having it be too difficult for us to do right now. Because, I mean, the world is huge, and you can choose to walk, and you have several areas to go to level up, and several places to go and shop and get better equipment, and several different character setups you could try. So I don't think, you know, if you finish chapter 1 and you start doing chapter 2s and they're too difficult for you to finish, I don't think that's a bad thing, given what the world is, you know. If this were a more linear game, then yeah, you know, that would be kind of a problem if you did chapter 1 and then suddenly chapter 2 is kicking your butt. and you had to stand in the same room and grind for a while. Like your typical RPG, like a Final Fantasy game, you don't really want to see that giant jump in difficulty until like post game, because what's going to happen is you're just going to stand in the room previous of the boss and just fight the same enemies over and over again until you're strong enough to beat them. So, you know, that's why that usually isn't a good thing for those types of games. For something as open as this, I mean, you could go to Ulbricht's story and have it be too difficult and then just go try another one. Go do Primrose's story, you know? So I think it's honestly, I think the difficulty jump is pretty nice. I could see if you were like not a seasoned RPG player and you just kind of walked into the wrong area and got smashed, or walked into the wrong chapter and got smashed and didn't really understand it. That could be kind of a problem, and maybe that's kind of what my wife ran into because she doesn't play a lot of RPGs. But for me, I think that the game does a pretty good job of being like, hey, you got this whole open world. You can pick any story you want to do. If you're struggling, just go do something else, you know? You have a lot of options. And that's where maybe like little side quest dungeons would also be nice. And they might exist, and I maybe just haven't found them yet. But yeah, like that would also be a nice way to just go and get more powerful for something that you're struggling on. So at the moment, I think that the balance is really good. I'll have a better opinion of this once we finish the game, but for now, I think it's good. I think it's, these chapters are like just hard enough for me to beat, kind of just running straight into them. So I think it's honestly a really nice challenge so far. Anyways, that will be it. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Let's play Octopath Traveler. We have a bunch of more awesome stuff to do here, but we got to say goodbye to YouTube real quick. So YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Look forward to more opinions on this game as you guys have them, and you know, looking forward to continuing through the story and maybe popping in Octopath Traveler 2 shortly after, because so many people have said that, you know, Octopath Traveler 2 is where it really gets good. So with that, we will catch you in the next episodes of Let's Play Octopath Traveler. We will see you there. Peace.